have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So with James on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's West in at the 2 spot. And for the Bucks, Robertson is out there with Moncrief. Then it's Kareem. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Johnson after the miss by Oscar Robertson. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Johnson kicks it to West. You know, Clark, rivalry games are always fun, aren't they? When it's 2 teams that don't see each other very often, it only ups the intrigue.
That's what makes cross-conference games like this so special. I mean, there's history between these teams, Kevin, and we only get to relive it a few times a year, so that makes it even more special.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
O'Neal finds Johnson. Johnson against Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Kobe. Cans it from downtown.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Here's Robertson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Bryant can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Screen by Giannis. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Here's Giannis. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Now Johnson. Bryant looking around. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. And that's going to be a travel. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
You know, for Los Angeles, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
Here's West. After Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored, O'Neal a screen on Moncrief. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And here is Robertson. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Antetokounmpo. O'Neal with the steal. Bryant has the open look. They get it back. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Giannis dishes to Robertson. From about 19 feet, Johnson's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
West. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
at some stats for Johnson. His last 10 games, putting up about 10 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Bryant finds Johnson. Outside, Kobe trying to get something going. Connects, the jumper drops. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
Robertson against Johnson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now here's Kobe. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. O'Neal is double. Robertson with the steal. The drive by Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy is coming at you all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Robertson. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Johnson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Moncrief. All alone. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Moncrief can do it all. His game is without a hold.
Los Angeles trails by 4. Outside Bryant. And the 3 ball is good. Kobe's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Robertson outside. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Free throw good. Giannis. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 8 points. there for O'Neal. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Moncrief. Back to Giannis. Now Moncrief. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Lakers call time here. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor comes in for Kobe. Goodrich, he's checked in for West. And James subbed in for Magic Johnson. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Goodrich. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 5. Screen by Giannis. Fires top of the key. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Goodrich. No good on the 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's LeBron after the basket by Milwaukee. Worthy kicks to LeBron. Launches it. They get the rebound. Worthy can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Goodrich. Moncrief. Back to Giannis. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Worthy. Scoreless thus far. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And now, let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Outside Baylor. Clock at 6. Goodrich against Allen. Elbow shot is on the way. Lopez grabs the board.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That one goes in.
Boy, quality find that time by Worthy. I'm sure he could have taken that shot himself, but he'd rather find a teammate with a better look.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Lakers making a change here.
Now into the line for the Lakers, number 99, George Mikan.
Here's Middleton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Chris Middleton is a bad man. Loves giving it to the defense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's LeBron. That's tipped. Here's Baker. Holiday with it. Back to Baker.
2:08 remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Worthy. On the money with the shot from the left block. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Holiday looking for an opening. There's the screen. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks. Here's Goodrich. And that one's on target from the wing. Goodrich has got his second bucket tonight. 1:03 left in the first. Outside Holiday. Pass to Allen from past the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now here is Holiday after LeBron James's miss. That's good from Allen on the assist by Holiday.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Holiday against LeBron. Pass to Goodrich. Worthy outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Milwaukee, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Moncrief. Antetokounmpo is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson, and it's Robertson in at the point guard position. And Moncrief gets it to go. Moncrief's got 8 points.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Outside Bryant. O'Neal sets the screen for Kobe. There's the three ball by Bryant.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Bucks leading by 6. Robertson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. The Lakers shooting in this game 45%. Johnson, the pass to Kobe. Shaq with the screen. And here's Kobe for 3. The offensive rebound. Not going to go that time. The Bucks shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Got that one up quick. And the Bucks lead by 8.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
West outside. The rebound by Johnson. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open this. Oh!
My goodness. Rising up. That's why they call Johnson the slammer.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside, Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Robertson. Can't hit from in close. And here is Los Angeles now. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Robertson. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Over Johnson. Robertson's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 8. O'Neal dishes to Johnson. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's West. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. West has got his second bucket.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Bryant. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The 2K leaderboard shows us who the top assist men have been since the All-Star break. Look at Johnson, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Robertson passes to Moncrief. Let's go. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. Hits it from 3-point range. Bryant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Giannis' screen on Johnson. Robertson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Robertson. Now here is Moncrief. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. No good from West. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Moncrief. Antetokounmpo, a screen on West. Moncrief, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, nice to see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, my idol, knocking down that mid-range jumper.
O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. And the 3 off target. Bucks leading by 4. Down low, here's Moncrief. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Shaq. Back to Moncrief. And here is Antetokounmpo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And the activity of the Greek freak around the bucket. I mean, this guy just does not quit. Relentless. Really knows how to finish with authority after misses come his way. Wow.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles trails by 6. Outside, Davis. Pass to Cooper. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Milwaukee foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's James. No scoring in this one. James on the drive. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Milwaukee leading by 6. Johnson, that's for 2. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. James dishes to Davis. Back to LeBron. Pass to Cooper. Launches a 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Robertson. And Davis pulls it down.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Nice shot by James.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bucks with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Dandridge comes in for Johnson. And Michael Redd is subbed in for Moncrief. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 6. Robertson kicks to Redd. Pass to Dandridge. Now here's Robertson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here is Redd. Shot clock at 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, the long ball of Michael Redd, the sweet shooting lefty, continuing to light it up from here.
Back to James. Here's Mikan. Pass to Cooper. It's up a three. It's good from long range. Cooper's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bucks leading by 6. Robertson outside. Bogut with a screen on Davis. Robertson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Now here is Red. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Davis against Robertson. James outside. Davis with a screen on Giannis.
Lakers foul. George Mikan.
Baker, who's checked in from Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Robertson.
Your Bucks. Vin Baker. Drew Holiday.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And here is LeBron. Following the three from Michael Redd. Releases. LeBron, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. Back to Davis. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here's Holiday. Nothing on the board. Top of the key. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
One of the more complete players in the league, Holiday with the nice jumper.
James, the pass to Cooper. Baylor with the ball. Right side, Davis. From 17 feet out, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron.
2 minutes.
Davis with a screen on Holiday. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
There's Baker. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Outside Holiday. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Los Angeles trails by 9. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
No good on that one.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Cummings, he's checked in for Baker. Robinson is subbed in for Dandridge. So he comes up empty at the line.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Los Angeles trails by 9. Here's Wilkes. Davis sets a screen. With the teardrop, Wilkes, good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Bucks shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Goodrich against Holiday. Now here's Cummings. He's guarded closely. Screen by Bogut. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Drills it from outside. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter. The Lakers shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Outside, Davis. Here's Goodrich. Holiday with the block.
Defense. That is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Gail Goodrich, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Gail Goodrich is really good at drawing fouls. He's so aggressive as an offensive player, and I love the fact that he's got that ability to change pace, too, which makes him hard to guard.
The Lakers making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. Both free throws good from Goodrich.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. And measuring up the shot. Nice try. Give it up for the participants.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Lakers. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Bucks.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. 8-point game. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got O'Neal. Magic Johnson is out there with West. Then it's Kareem. And it's Bryant in at the small forward. Now Moncrief. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Bryant.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Johnson outside. Takes a 3. Up again. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Robertson against Johnson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And so he makes both from the line. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to West. The rebound by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Moncrief El Cid with it. He's got 10 over West. Moncrief's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 5. O'Neal finds Johnson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar atop the key. And here's West for 3. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot denial.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. A offensive rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Hey, with his physicality, athleticism, agility, it is tough to deal with O'Neal on the glass. He is a beast on the boards.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 7th in free throw percentage. And such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Johnson against Robertson. Over Johnson. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got his third basket of the night.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Outside Bryant. Shaq a screen on Johnson. Tips it. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Moncrief. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Abdul-Jabbar covering.
I don't think it was bad defense at all, but that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're not stopping him inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
One shot.
And Abdul-Jabbar no good on that one.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now here's Bryant. 25 points in the game. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Floats it up for Giannis. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Outside, Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. Sinks the three-pointer. Bryant's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here is Moncrief. He's got 10.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Outside, Kobe. O'Neal a screen on Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bryant kicks it to West. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Getting to the line a lot. Kareem, adept at forcing and drawing fouls.
The Bucks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up to the Lakers.
Los Angeles
Trailing by 2. Timeout called the Lakers. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass.
It's been a constant for both teams. The second chance opportunities, they make the most out of every offensive rebound.
And here is Los Angeles now. A 2-point game. And here is Robertson. He has 6. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Johnson. Johnson against Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Giannis dishes to Robertson. Back to Antetokounmpo. They can't stop Giannis.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Robertson against Johnson. Pass to West. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Sidney Moncrief.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Free throw good, West. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for O'Neal, and it's LeBron in for Abdul-Jabbar. And both free throws good for West.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Robertson. 6 points for him. Here's Giannis. That's short off the rim. Lakers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Chamberlain's checked in for LeBron. Worthy comes in for Bryant. And it's Goodrich in for West. Now here is Davis. Following the shot by Kareem. Davis, the pass to Worthy. Now Johnson. 6 to shoot.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Here's Worthy. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Holiday. Pass to Bogut. Allen for the three. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. Inside, it's stolen by Cummings. Pass break, Milwaukee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Allen. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him. But time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
Terry Cummings possesses a combination of power and movement that's unique. Really gives him an edge on most nights.
That one is no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Stolen by Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having two brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Los Angeles trails by 5. Johnson finds Davis. Davis with a screen on Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday and then on Monday.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
James checked in for Magic Johnson. Davis with a screen on Holiday. A three ball. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from James.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Bogut. Middleton with it from downtown. Good on the triple. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
And I love seeing Middleton rise up there with confidence, knocking it down for that corner three.
Now Chamberlain. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Goodrich kicks to Davis. Worthy with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Goodrich. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 5. On the wing, Holiday. And stolen by James. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And that one falls for Davis.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
And both free throws good for Davis. Here's James. He has 5. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Here's Davis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
LeBron James.
And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis. Outside Holiday. Chamberlain with the rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here's Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Good on both. Now James. He's got 5. Outside Worthy.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Davis. Now Chamberlain. LeBron right side. Worthy outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from James.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Now here is Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Cummings. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Davis.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Dandridge in for Chris Middleton.
One shot.
That's good from Cummings. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. LeBron passes to Wilkes. Outside Gasol. No one near him. Lopez grabs the board. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Wilkes to the middle. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Dandridge. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Los Angeles trails by 8. LeBron passes to Davis. Now Goodrich. Over Allen. Goodrich, that's good. Goodrich has got his third basket of the night right there.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Holiday. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Here's Cummings, and Davis sends it back, and he gets it back. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just go with our defense, keep moving it, keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness, guys. I think the message there from Mike Budenholzer, asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, and all 5 guys need to be on the same page. You need to be active, yes, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So Johnson sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Robinson. Brook Lopez is out there with Baker. Then it's Holiday. And it's Red in at the 2 guard.
Pau Gasol at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Gasol.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Holiday with it. Pass to Baker. The shot. No good. Davis with some nice D.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Holiday gets the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here is Davis. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Anthony Davis, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the wing right side. The wide open look here for Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles trails by 8. Worthy outside. Outside Gasol. Back to Davis. Pass to Cooper. Fires for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Red's shot is right there.
That lefty stroke of Red's, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
Now here's Worthy. Here's Cooper, guarded by Red. It's tipped, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Now here is Holiday. Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Worthy. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Outside Holiday. Lopez from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Cooper kicks to LeBron. Pass to Worthy. Back to James. Clock at 6. Gasol. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Hey, Gasol's game is smooth, but he's got a tough edge to him as well.
At the line for the Lakers, Pau Gasol. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, you look at Gasol's stroke now. He's a pretty reliable and respectable free throw shooter. He doesn't get there quite as much as you'd think for a big guy, but he does convert when he gets there.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Both free throws good from Gasol.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Baseline J on the way, and it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Giannis.
Sometimes it's like Kareem can just score at will, able to find points in just about any situation.
Davis, the pass to Worthy, and it's stolen by Moncrief. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Outside, Davis. The kick out to Worthy. In the corner, it's James. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Worthy's got his 4th assist in this one. Robertson outside. It's deflected. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Johnson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Moncrief's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Moncrief El-Cid with it. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Here's Cooper. Gasol on the wing. It's good. Gasol's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Davis. Robertson dishes to Johnson. Robertson outside. Off target from outside. Los Angeles trails by 6. James finds Davis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Robertson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
He's perfect from the line this time.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bryant. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson passes to Moncrief. Shoots over Kobe. That good for Moncrief on the assist by Robertson. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
Now here's Bryant. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Watch it.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Robertson dishes to Giannis.
LeBron James. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's LeBron outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
LeBron James taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead early. Johnson against Robertson. Back to Giannis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Bryant. Now James. Moncrief defending. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Bucks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. From the top of the key. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 9. With the floater. Johnson left side. West outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. For 3, Kobe. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
LeBron with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Moncrief. Now here's Giannis. Covered by LeBron. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in the second half.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Timeout, Lakers. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Bryant. Bullseye. Kobe's got 30.
Oh, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Robertson outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe, the pass to James. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, and stolen by James. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. West with a wide open look. Milwaukee with the rebound. Moncrief's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Robertson. And the Bucks miss again. Los Angeles trails by 6. LeBron outside. Elbow shot. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Moncrief, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
.43 seconds left in the game. Robertson is double. Pass to Moncrief. The 3. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And he gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A 3 from Bryant. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Dame. I know you guys wanted this game tonight, so how were you able to get it done?
I mean, I thought it was a game that we just had to come out, you know, with a certain level of urgency and aggressiveness. We started the game off really strong. Obviously, they made a run. They play free. They play aggressive. They got some guys that can get things done. They made a game of it. We had to work for it, which, you know, we expect and we respect. So it was a great group effort. We did the things we need to do to get a win, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, you're keeping it rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.